This is going to be a short little walkthrough on how to do the injectors on a 95 throttle body injected 5.7 or 5.0 Chevy. The first thing you have are these two connectors. They sit on top of your injector like that. You'll push these two together and just pull it up towards the hood on both of them and it will come off. The next thing you'll go after is the top of your fuel pressure regulator. It looks like this. There will be a gasket on this side. You will have to clean it off or you won't seal properly. And there are 8 T20 bolts. I have them laid out how they came out of the fuel pressure regulator because they're different lengths, as you can tell. So I like to keep it like this. And after you do that, you'll have your injectors. These are my new ones. The old ones are awful, but they sit in there like that. And what I did was I took this carpenter's pencil, laid it right here, something like that, and then I took a flathead, smaller one, laid the flathead across the pencil like that, got under this lip, and then you can pry it up like that and it'll just slot right out. It'll be a little tough because of the O-rings, they're holding it in there, but you'll see it just slowly come right out of the seating. And then after that, you'll clean out any O-rings that are stuck in there. These are my new O-rings and little brass circles that go over them. I believe they're just to make sure that once you press your new injector back in, I believe they just make sure that your O-rings are actually set and seated correctly. And then once you look into where your injectors sit, I got it. That little notch right there, not the one up there, not that one, but this one down here, that notch. You'll line that up with this little guy on your injector, and that will be properly seated. So you'll see that like that, and then your injector like this with that hole facing, or that nipple facing that hole, something like that. And then to make it easier, you can use most oils. This is all I had readily available, some 10W40 two-stroke oil. But you'll just put a little bit on your finger, and then you'll wipe it on that O-ring, and you'll wipe a little bit on, where'd the injector go? Wipe a little bit on the O-ring on the injector. That'll just make your life a little bit easier putting it in. Because if not, you're gonna fight it. But you'll press your injector back in, and then you'll put this wherever it has gone to. Oh well. There's one of these guys right here. 2 eyelets. This comes with 2 of them. There's a smaller one and a bigger one. And oh, I found it. Here it is. This little guy, he'll go right here. He won't go there yet for me because I still have to pull off some gasket on both of these. And then this gasket right here will sit on top and between your fuel pressure regulator top and bottom, something like that. And then you'll screw your regulator top back on over that. It's pretty straightforward. I recommend doing it because the seals go bad on these after a while and your injectors end up looking something like this, especially if it's like my project right here and it doesn't have a working hood gasket at the moment. But it's very simple. Took me 15 minutes to take it apart, and then the longest part's been trying to make this video. But that's all you need. Only tools you need are a 10mm for your air cleaner, and then a T20 for these, and a flathead and a pencil. That's all you need to do it.